Peace, everybody. You now tuned in to the All Viral Access Media Show. Alright? Let's get it.
Now tune in to All Viral Access Media. You dig?
Article I love oldschoolmusic.com. This is the segment called What Happened? Now, you remember the cute kid who played D.L. Hughley's son, Michael Hughley, on the 90s hit sitcom show, The Hughleys? He went by the name of DJ Daniels as a child actor, and his real name is Dorjan Liddell Daniels. Daniels is 30 years old now, and after also starring in other shows such as In the House, Coach, The Wayans Brothers, Grace Under Fire, and Cold Case, things have clearly changed for him. Not only does he look a lot different from the clean-cut kid we all knew him to be on the show, but his life almost drastically changed in 2012. He was only 24 years old. He got caught up in a really bad situation that landed him on trial for murder, fighting for his freedom. This is the last place many people probably would have thought a seasoned child actor like DJ would end up, but unfortunately he did. Was it a matter of being in the wrong place at the wrong time? A matter of hanging with the wrong crowd? Or a matter of letting tensions escalate to the point of no return? We don't know the answer to that. But we will show you the details on how Daniels ended up on trial for murder, fighting for his life, and see how D.L. Hughley stepped in and got involved with this case. On August 26, 2011, Daniels, along with two other men, Marcus McClyman, who was 26 at the time, and Dwayne Nunley, who was also 26 at the time, were involved in a fight with John Joseph, who was also 26, outside of a nightclub in Stockton, California. John Joseph ended up getting stabbed, and he unfortunately died from his stab wounds. In mid-2012, Daniels, McClyman, and Nunley faced murder charges. According to Radar Online, all of their charges listed were for 2 counts of street terrorism, 1 of willful, deliberate, premeditated murder, and attempt murder. Premeditated. At that time, it was widely alleged that Daniels was also a member of the Blood Gang, but Daniels has adamantly denied those claims, nor he has been convicted of any gang involvement. Daniels was locked up without bail as he awaited trial. During his trial, his former TV dad, D.L. Hughley, stepped up to help him by testifying on his behalf as a character witness. In December of 2012, Daniels was acquitted of all charges, but his associate, Marcus McClyman, was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter in the use of a knife in the August 26 death of John Joseph Lewis. The third defendant, Dwayne Nunley, was also cleared of all charges. On December 21st, D.L. Hughley posted a message on his Facebook page in celebration of Daniels winning his case. And I quote, "DJ Daniels, who played my son on the Hughleys, was found not guilty of all charges, as I knew he would. Thank God." Now, it's better for men to keep it old school and settle disputes with their fists and not with a gun, which apparently what Daniels did, but they still have to be careful in the streets and make sure the people around them are capable of handling a dispute the same way they would, or else they may have to reassess the people they are around. Let's take a look at the elephant in the room real quick though. Based on these comparison photos between Daniel as a kid actor and his more recent pics, something clearly changed from then to now. We don't know what, but obviously it was something. Now, obviously all guys with tattoos on their faces aren't criminals, not by a long shot. The tattoos more so reflect a distinct representation of their lifestyle that they want everyone who sees them to know. But a guaranteed criminal? No. What we do know is that Daniels was a child superstar. There are people who want to be superstars at heart, and there is nothing that can be done to ever shake that desire. Although Daniels was a budding superstar back in the day, he didn't have long-lasting success as an actor until adulthood, but his acting exposure made him a target because he was easily recognizable in the streets. After his success, he had to figure out a way to balance going back into regular society because he didn't have the huge amount of success as some of his fellow childhood actors have had. It's very possible that throughout his journey back into society, his burning desire for superstardom probably never died. And when that happens, you will see people like Daniels possibly responding in a much more aggressive manner. Sometimes that can result in them becoming superstars in the streets, not necessarily on TV. It doesn't always mean that they are anything illegal, but simply doing things like going all out to look the part of a hood superstar with the face tats and such. Now, whether they do it in Hollywood or in Hollyhood, to them, it's all the same thing, and that is to shine very bright among the dull lights. Now, would you think not being successful in Hollywood is a part of the reason why he chose to go a different route? If you look at him from the outside, we may judge him and forget how he feels on the inside. PTSD is very serious. Is it the tats on his face? Is it just a mask to be unrecognizable due to people who will recognize him in the street? Is it to cover the shame of not succeeding in Hollywood? From the suburbs of Montclair, California to Hollyhood, is this what he wanted? Or he wants to be Hollyhood and shine amongst the dull lights? From the looks of it, it just might well be. A very talented child star, great charisma, good wit, quick, very talented, very charismatic. Could it be the evils of Hollyweird or the biasness of Hollyweird that basically put him in this situation? Is he crying for help? Or this is exactly where he wants to be? I wish him well, but I will say this. The hood has a gravity pull that is hard to escape. Just remember, the streets always have rules, but the rules is always broken. Until next time, on What Happened? Just be safe, DJ. We wish you well, family. Only on All Viral Access Media. Alright? But hey, shoot, I'm just a goddamn YouTuber. Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button, that share button, and definitely subscribe. Alright? This is All Viral Access Media, okay? And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.